Okay, this is a little video series I'm going to put together that kind of describes how I see the world. So I'm going to call it The Truth as I See It. Not sure how often I'll do it. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, don't. But here we go with one of the episodes. Thanks. I heard an interesting statistic the other day. The average married man has between 9 and 10 inches. Now, I didn't believe that could be true, so I did some research, and turns out it is true. Now, some guys are lucky and they have more than 10 inches, and some are not quite so lucky and they have less, and a miserable few have really a whole lot less than 9 to 10 inches. So, being curious, I wanted to see how I stacked up against the average American married man. So I grabbed my ruler and I did my own measuring. I don't mean to brag, but I gotta tell you, I measured 15 inches. I know it sounds crazy, but I measured twice just to make sure. So some of you guys may be wondering, well, how in the heck do you measure that? Because, I mean, you just want to make sure you're measuring right and get the right number. So let me show you the easiest way to do this. Let me turn this camera down so you can see what I'm doing. Now see, this little square here represents the amount of bathroom counter space my wife allows me access to. So if you take your ruler there, you can see it's 5 inches long by 3 inches wide, and there's my 15 inches. So once you measure the amount of counter space your wife leaves you, when the rest of it's covered by makeup and fingernail polish remover and hairspray and powders and perfumes, that's what you've got left. You can do your own measurement. It may not actually be a rectangle, but you do the best you can. Wait a minute. Y'all realize I'm talking about bathroom counter space, right? I mean, of course you do, because what else would you be thinking? Anyway, if you measure yours and you wind up with over 10 inches, that's not a time to go out bragging when you're out with the guys about how much you've got, because you hurt somebody's feelings and it causes a little bit of jealousy and envy. And we just don't need that at the local bowling alley. So, as you go through life and you stop and realize that single guys have all of the counter space. I mean, they got acres of it. Don't envy those guys, because they still have to do their own laundry.